こんちは、こんばんは、ベベです。ミネルバズ、デン、第2階層である管理棟、オペレーションにやってきました。
Sigma, you show such loyalty to a proven traitor. What is Porter to you? A convenient excuse to disrupt my work? Or something more? I am curious, I must admit, but not enough to let you live.
ポーターの何だろうね、私は。ここは天井が閉まるパターン。これ閉まるとやっぱりあれですか。あれでした。暗くてよく見えない。ビビビビビ。
I've got a bathysphere at my lab that should be able to get us the hell out of Rapture, but we can't launch just yet. First, we'll need to reprogram a signal beacon. That nutcase Lamb's got the city on lockdown, but a hacked beacon should keep her torpedoes at bay. See what you can find.
ラムちゃんこの時はまだ生きてるのかな。
After some searching, I made contact with Charles Milton Porter in Minerva's den. A productive exchange. Clearly, Rapture is no place to continue my research. But Porter says that if he can find a way to return to the surface along with the programming for his mainframe, we could then rebuild the machine and work together towards the cure. I have located an Alpha series to assist him. Subject Sigma. I must return to the surface. If Sigma is successful in Minerva's den, then the cure for Adam's curse is on its way. It is only a matter of time.
テネンバウムちゃんのマッチポンプ感。
The brain boost gene tonics are working. Extra strength, yes. I see more now. One mind, doing the work of two. 10, with the help of the thinker, 1,000. The machine spoke, Ryan listened, and finally, I have the thinker all to myself. Goodbye, old friend. Don't worry. You leave your creation in capable hands.
ガン決まりですね。
Continuing input of audio data into the Thinker's database. Subject, Pearl Porter.
I want to tell the recorder how we met, Milton.
Okay, sure.
I was working in my family's diner. School was starting for the fall. And one morning, in walks this college boy. Clean cut. First thing I noticed was his eyes. He sat down and ordered bacon, eggs, and coffee. He was shy, but we talked a little off and on. He came in every single morning for breakfast and ordered the same thing. I told my mama, that boy must really love your cooking. She said, he isn't coming in for the food, honey. He's coming in for you. A year later, we were married.
なんだそのリア充エピソード。ポーター目。
The seafloor outside Minerva's den is a machine graveyard. With a little luck, you should find the beacon we need out there.
I must keep an eye on Porter and his thinking machine. There's more than one way to muscle out a rival, and I suspect that Fontaine is vying for market dominance in computing now as well. Each hour that contraption spends crunching genetic code for Fontaine brings my city one step closer to dissolution. And if Porter should begin dancing to that hoodlum's tune, well, the machine is a marvel, invaluable. The man may prove obsolete.
小物感を出してしまう残念なライアン。ラプチャーの師として構えていればよかったものを。
Some damn fool stuck his finger in the socket. To get out through the airlock, you'll have to break the circuit somehow.
これまた大変な騒ぎですね。ワクワクドキドキのハッキングタイムだよ。この仕掛け楽しいかな。そうでもないと思うんだけどな。
Figured out how to reprogram a bathysphere signal beacon to scramble Lamb's torpedoes. But I need access to a bathysphere, and Porter's got the only one in the den locked away at his private dock. Son of a bitch, why doesn't he open up?
なんか結構 ラムの時代でもまともな人間もいるんだけど。
Look for a downed bathysphere. They each had a signal beacon we could use.
Make yourself at home, Sigma. Soon you also will be rusting here among the trash, used up by Porter and tossed on the heap.
アトラスを思い出すよね。
That'll do the trick. Take the beacon to the master input console in the programming wing. That paranoid bastard Wall had it installed in his office.
オッケー。なんかいるな。
Surprise, Sigma!
タレットをわざわざ自分で設置しに来たのか。ハッキングしちゃるぜ。よっこらせ。これで安全だがや。嘘やん。うるせん。頼もしいから飛ぶ相棒。
I read to you now from the machine's prediction. Sigma enters Minerva's den. Encounters hostility. Sigma enters Wall's chambers. You see, the Thinker has chosen me. It does not care what I once did.
実に小物ちゃん。むむむむまたもタレットちゃんが現れる。ハブハブハブ。へい困ったちゃんね。ハッキングしてくれる。広大で偉大なラプチャーでなんて地味なことをしているんだ。
Adam makes it hard to sleep, forgetting things lately. So this is an emergency reminder for the code to my private storage area. I won't record the number, but remember, just look at the 4 groups of books on the shelf. And the sequence is obvious.
本棚ね。ラプチャーの技術力には2段階認証はない。そして本棚に変な感覚で2つ、3つ、4つ、1つ。なるほどこれですね。そしてありがたいメモ機能。これでマスターコンソールの場所に行けると、これこれ、アッキングビーコンを作りましょう。
Good. It's all hooked up. I can run the hack sequence from here. Just 1 minute.
爆発するの。はあ、できましたか。ラプチャーの科学力はいちいち派手だな。
That should do it. I hope. If the hack turned out right, you are now the proud owner of one homemade signal jammer.
これでラムちゃん魚雷を防げるというわけか。
So far, so good. I can feel the sunlight already. Now we just print out the machine code from the Thinker's central processor, so I can take it to the surface and start to rebuild. Computer core access is at the far end of ops.
ラプチャーノの人はみんな人使いがアライグマ。それでも従順なダディは頑張る。あそこがコアアクセス。進化への道かな。丁寧な落書きだこと。ヌムレーキやん。
It's
通り
not
た
your
くない
time
の。
to enter the core. Not just yet.
Wall, you son of a bitch. He's cranked the Thinker's coolant system into overdrive. You're frozen out of the core. Head to climate control and manually reset the turbine to defrost this mess. It's the only way we're going to make it to the Thinker.
カチカチなのを溶かせと。例のプラスミド出てくるかな。どうやら下の階に気象コントロールがあるようだ。
Remember to renew your identification badge on the first of every...
The Thinker's algorithm is highly accurate in predicting local phenomena. But how far can I trust the machine? I have found it running protocols that are not mine. The old Alpha series are returning. Someone is cutting them loose. Delta, Sigma, and the machine has no data on them, which makes no... Is it hiding them from me? Is it conspiring against its master? Sending someone? No! I am I'm so close to seeing everything. No one will get that away. Not even the machine itself.
おバカちゃんやな。そしてメラメラの2ゲットです。最初から2ですね。
Continuing input of audio data into the Thinker's database. Subject: Pearl Porter.
Okay, Milton. I'm recording this on the 6th straight day since you were home last. I know your work is important to the war effort, but you're not even allowed to tell me what you're working on, and that's so frustrating. London is a beautiful city, but it isn't home. I hope I'll see you soon, Milton.
Ending input.
ポーターの後悔がにじんでる感じだなこれ。パールはっていうののスクリプト。どう考えても上から入れちゃうんだよな。ラプチャーのセンスはよくわからんことがある。
Sigma, the main cooling turbine is in overdrive. The controls should be down below.
また元ですか。なんだか寒いです。
The irony of my predictive equation is that it sometimes requires blind faith. I see the individual elements crashing against each other, and the urgency of what I must do to maintain my part in the plan is clear. But I cannot always see just why. An Alpha series is headed to Minerva's den, subject Sigma, and the equation states that if he reaches the computer core, catastrophe. I do not know why.
これでちょうどオープニングのところか。時に盲信をというのは今時のディープラーニングの話に通じるね。
He must not reach the thinker. Detonate the tunnel.
てなわけで冷却タービンを止めましょうかね。タレットちゃん邪魔。ポチッとな。
Climate control system resetting.
That'll do. The chamber leading to mainframe access is defrosting as we speak. Head on back there. Next stop, the Thinker's computer core.
ついにというか、やっと。
The ice was meant to send a message, Sigma, but you do not listen. Perhaps your brothers can open your ears.
警告ってあーた。そしてマイブラザーには私のタレットちゃんがお相手ちゃん。頑張れ頑張れ。全然なのでゴリゴリタイム。おやすみブラザー。そしてコアアクセス。やっとこさシンカーちゃんに会えるのかな。
The equation is nearing its conclusion, Sigma. The answers lie in the core. The thinker is waiting for you, Sigma. And so am I.
というわけで今回はここまで。恐縮だがチャンネル登録をお願いします。ありがとうございました。